go. It gets a little better. I see the wall and we can break down together. Stand strong, it gets a little better now. We can break it down, so we can break it. Oh, we can break it down, wish we can break it.
Hey everybody, this is Trap, Rolled 740 Inc. It's been a minute since I've been up here, and yeah, I'm back in the garage. There's no fancy lights. There's no acoustic suppression or anything. It's just me, and it's just me thinking, and I feel like I owe it to everyone to get back on it. So I apologize for the delay. It was just over a year ago. I was dead. Yeah, I was dead. And then I came back, and that's hard to deal with. Like this isn't probably one for the kids. This is gonna be raw. It's just me spewing out my thoughts, and take it or leave it. That is what it is. That's me. I'm straight up. But I was in a dark place. Yeah, I'm still there. Still there. It's hard to get out of. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, and I'll get more confident as we go. And I don't want this to be long, but for those of you who are going through this or just got diagnosed, let me take a step back. Thank you. Yes, I'm wearing Athena. Yes, thank you, Jungle Boys, because these are my boys and they've taken care of me. Thank you all for what you've done for me. You know who you are. I've been in a bad place lately. I've been in a bad spot. And it's hard. Like, it's hard to keep fighting. You get tired. You get tired of keep going. You get tired of the battle. You get tired of this neurologist said this, and this doesn't work with fucking insurance, and talk to the pharmacy and send, pre-authorizations and all the bullshit that goes with just being able to stay alive is crazy. It's that alone will make some folks quit. And I almost think that's kind of the point on there. And they don't have to pay it out if you just quit and stop calling. But my wife doesn't do that. She not only is she the one that kept me alive, but she continues to do that. And it's amazing to me. And she's not a patient woman. She's not. She's got it tattooed on her neck, but she's not a patient woman. And she has, I thought all along, I thought I was teaching her patience, right? The big P word. And it was her that's still teaching me to be patient, to be kind. Because that shit's hard to do. And it's hard to do when you're hurting, when you're constantly in pain. It's the kind of pain that you could describe, but the doctors, they graduated college, they went to med school. I'm not taking that away. These people are giants, right? Like, that's some hard shit to do. But you weren't here, though. You didn't do this. You don't know what we're doing right now. Like, I have Guillain-Barré. Oh, no. Take it back. I have CIDP. It's a chronic version. I have Miller-Fisher. I have another variant nobody knows about. No. It's we're still running tests. We're still working on it. We're still publishing that case study, right? Like, it's for a while when I was in the hospital, right? Like I'm like, first I get in, I don't know what's happening. What is this? I can't move anymore, right? Like I can't move my arms. Now I can't move my legs. Now it's getting hard for me to breathe. Now I'm going blind. Now I'm fucking dead. Because that happened to me. I was. You can see it if you want. It's posted. Heart failure, lung failure, dead as shit. No, nothing. Doctors threw up their hands. Said, I don't know. But not my wife. She's stubborn as shit. She kept pushing, and she said, "Try something else." Okay, what's next? What about this thing? I just heard from this guy. They work for him. Try it for that. Oh, insurance doesn't. Fuck that. Let me call insurance. Blah blah blah. You know what? Let's try this thing. Oh, it's for cancer. I don't care. Try it. Try anything. Something. Don't give up. And I guess, other than me just spewing out how I feel, this is for you. It's for your families. It's for the ones who are fighting for you when you can't. Because I used to be able, I was strong. I could do anything. Didn't bother me. I wasn't scared. Whatever it was, I could do it. And then I couldn't. Then I couldn't talk anymore. And I couldn't breathe anymore. Then my heart didn't work anymore. And I couldn't do anything. All I could do was feel the pain. And I could feel my body eating itself. And I knew time was up. That's limited. That's pretty universal. I feel like everyone knows when, that time we all dread is coming, is up. And it was my time. It's time to punch that ticket, right? Like, fuck. You always wonder, how's it going to come, right? Is it a car accident? Am I old? Am I in my bed? Is it a heart attack? I ate too many steaks? Like, what is it? No, I'm 41 years old. And I got this crazy disease that nobody really knows about. From a vaccine that nobody really knows about. And now you're dying. This is it. So that sucked. I'm not gonna lie. It was terrifying. It was terrifying to a point until I think whatever the steps are, they say there are, like acceptance and like then negotiating and then like whatever the shit is before you die. I don't know what those are. I don't claim to know. I'm just a regular guy in Riverside, California that knows what it's like to die. And that was terrifying. That sucked. Because I knew I wasn't the best person, but I didn't think I was that bad until those couple times where I did die. And I almost feel like I don't deserve to be here, but I'm not going to get into that. I know I don't deserve to be here. But we're going to bypass that. It's going to be a positive thing. For the family members out there that are fighting for those people who, and this so sucks to say, but like, if you got the diagnosis early enough and it was Guillain-Barré, Miller-Fisher, you got CIDP, whatever variant you have, and what do the books say? What do the docs know? Not very much. Let me tell you. They 2 treatments, and it's either one or the other. And if you get IVIG 5 days, you'll be good, or you won't. Yeah, I wasn't. Plex, plasmapheresis. That sucks. I woke up in the middle of heart surgery. It's terrifying. That sucked. But then you run into other people in a different state or a different country, and they had some trials. They tried some other shit because, like, once the docs are following a playbook, right? Like, to this date and time, we know that if you have this, we give them this for this amount of days at this milligram, or microgram per hour, whatever it may be, to this, and then rehab, right? Ship them out. Now it's all like you build your body back up, right? But what if it's not done? What if it's not finished? That cycle's not finished. This disease isn't done with you, because that was me. And they tried to push me out, and I hear it all too often, every day, on these support groups. Every day I hear long-term nursing facility, right? Like, that's the answer. You got to go build yourself up. What if you're still sick? What if you still need medicine? And I don't even know how my wife came up with, like, this answer. I believe it came from Steve. Steve, you know who you are. I love you, brother. And Annie, you guys were like, try rituximab, right? Like, just here's some chemo shit for some non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Like, this could help. And magically, like, on my fucking deathbed in the real world, to me, I'm already dead. I was done, gone. I was seeing shit that I was in another realm. I wasn't here with. This didn't exist. I was somewhere else. And that takes 3 weeks to kick in and do its job. So like I had to push on for like another 3 fucking weeks to be like, I'm not done. I'm not ready. And certainly not when I got the view of where I was headed. So I'm not in a hurry to get back there, whether I go there or not. I know what it is. Yeah, it's terrifying. But for the people who care, and the caregivers, and the nurses, and the family members, and the friends that come and visit you and take care of you and touch you and move your hands and separate your fingers, put your hand in a roll. You guys know what I'm talking about. I was fully paralyzed from head to toe. My eyes were paralyzed. I went blind. That was a year ago. A year ago. I just came out of that. And I'm here now. I shouldn't be. And the more I'm on these support groups, the more I hear it's a rare autoimmune disease, right? But like I'm hearing every day from all over the world how people are getting this shit. So I don't want to dive into that, like where it comes from and what could cause that, with vaccines and whatnot. But all you have to do is fight and keep fighting, and you never give up. Even when you're exhausted, even when you can't breathe, even when they wake you up every hour to check your eyes, take blood samples, flip you over and wash you in what seems like sandpaper. Yeah, I've been there. When they shove that shit down your throat in here and give you a bronch. You guys ever had your lungs vacuumed out? It fucking hurts. It hurts. And you do that day after day after day after week after month. And you get to, holy shit, like you feel like you live in the hospital now. Like, this is my existence, right? Like, I'm not getting out of here. I just live here now. This is, schedules, when shit comes in, meds come in at this time, respiratory comes in at this time, labs come in at this time, like, the whole works, like, their schedule better than they do. But for the families that are wondering, let me tell you from someone who's been there, they can hear you. Even if they're fully paralyzed head to toe, they can hear you and they can feel you. I don't want to say more importantly, because I think they're equally important. The amount of excruciating pain that happens there, I don't think anyone can possibly comprehend. And I don't think there's any one answer for that. I mean, as long as you're monitoring, respiratory, start with fentanyl. Start at the top, because even that did nothing. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about the pain. Pain you learn to live with, and as you get out. But initially, pain is it makes it so you don't want to do anything. You don't want to eat. You don't want to partake in PT and OT and all the bullshit they have lined up for you. You don't care because you're just in excruciating pain. Your body's eating itself from the inside out. Like, who cares about like doing arm functions? Like, fuck you. I'm dying. But when you do get out, and you'll get out. You're not gonna walk for a while. You're not going to do shit for a while. You're not going to be yourself for a while. I'm not me. This isn't me. This is the me after this shit happened. Like, I am a pretty straightforward person, as I'm sure you could tell. But this just isn't me. But this is the me that I deal with now. This is, this is not the permanent me. This is the interim. This where I'm getting, where I'm going, kind of thing. But that's where I say, because I've been in a dark place for a minute, and I haven't done one of these for a while, and I haven't, I guess I got selfish is what I did. It's selfish. I should be here helping you guys, because a lot of you folks around the world are where I was a year ago, and I should be here helping you. And I was worried about me, and that's selfish as fuck. So I'm sorry. I owe you that. I apologize. I'm sorry. But you're gonna keep fighting. You're gonna keep asking questions. You're gonna keep advocating, and your family members are going to keep advocating. If IVIG doesn't work, why not? How often can we give it? Whatever answer they give, push for more. Trust me, you can have more. Plex doesn't work. Guess what? That's a shit treatment. It hurts. It's hard. Your body, it sucks the blood out of your heart. And like, it sucks. There's no easy way around it. Guess what? Learn to live with pain. Because you're going to learn. You're going to learn to live with pain. And I have. And I'm getting there. And it takes work. I mean, there's no overnight answer here. Like, it sucks, right? Like, nobody wants to hurt, you know? Yeah, oh, you sprained your ankle, that hurts. What do you know? My entire body is eating itself, right? Like, you don't know shit about pain, trust me. But you keep pushing and you keep going and you don't stop. You don't ever stop. If IVIG doesn't work, you ask for Plex. If Plex doesn't work, you go to rituximab. If rituximab doesn't work, you ask what the next thing is. If that doesn't work, you tell them, you know what? I want my neurologist to work with this neurologist over here. And always, always, always get in touch with Dr. Richard Lewis at Cedars-Sinai in LA. He will help work with whatever hospital you're at and the Mayo clinics across the country or the world and diagnose what you need and when. And that's really all I have to say about it. I'm angry about it, so I don't want to get off on that. But just don't stop fighting all day, every day. Get it, fucking get angry about it. Keep going. If it hurts, good. Keep going. I can't see what's happening. I can hear some stuff in the background, but either way, get after it. Keep going. Keep asking questions. Keep advocating. Keep your loved one alive because they're going to need you when they can't speak anymore. And I was one of those. So thanks for listening. Good luck. God bless you all.